Hey guys, how's it going? This is X-Podix. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to show you my Alienware m14x laptop. The problem that I'm having is the temperatures are a little warm. It gets to 96 Celsius. So I'm going to take it apart. I had it on sleep mode. Remember that? It has a battery, of course. And 8 gigs of memory, has a 60 gig SSD and a 500 gigabyte SSD, so all SSDs. And I don't really like the song that's gonna be playing. Let me just mute it for a second. And I just opened the door, so it's cool in here. It's probably like 5 degrees, 7 degrees cooler. But the CPU will still probably get to that temp. But I'm gonna take it apart and repaste, use thermal paste brand. Ooh, it's looking not the best when it's completely on the lowest setting. But yeah, I'm gonna redo the thermal paste. I had to load in on the CPU and GPU, so I gotta take it apart. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it in a speed run. And yeah, this loaded in and it's better now. Let's go. So they're the Chiefs and I'm the Broncos. Yes, sir. Oh, turn on the sound here. I'll dance. There you go. Alright, so 73 on the CPU right now. Got him. I'm gonna zoom up a little bit so you guys can see it better. Oh, let's zoom out. Alright, look up a little bit. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. There we go, that's fine. Alright, so, sorry, I ran out of time, my bad. I'm trying to rush him. Come on. He's running for it. Oh, I missed him. Oh, I got it? Are you kidding me? Oh, there's a flag. Holding. Offense. Okay. Accept it. Oh yeah, I should have declined it. Yeah. Anyways, we're at 75C, quarter ended. So yeah, I get around 25, 28 FPS on average. So 21 right now, 34 FPS, 33, 34. Okay, so like low 30s, 35 right now most time. Let's go. I might have been offsides right there, we'll see. Oh, I tried to get an interception. You see that? So 77 on the CPU right now. 79, 78. Yeah, it might actually not go to 86, guys. Just because it's cooler in here. Wow, that was terrible. But like, it didn't take long to get to that 96, and I need to redo the thermal paste anyways. It's a 2013-year-old laptop. You know what I mean? It's October 30th, I think, of 2013, so it's like, what, 8 years old? 81 degrees, 80, 76. But trust me, guys, I know what I saw, and it got to 76 Celsius, and I definitely want to take care of those temps. User stiff arm. Oh, I fell. Why? Okay, but yeah, there's the test, guys. I mean, you're not really seeing it, but I could try to run Cinebench. Just quit the game out. Go to multi-core, and let's see what I get. Let's see what it is. 2.99 gigahertz. Let's see if it goes past that. I saw 3. Go. 2.99 gigahertz. My main thing is just temps right now. Alright. 2.69. Nice. But no, I want it to go higher than that. Whatever. 2.69, 100%. 75, 76. Usually takes a couple minutes, you know. But it is cooler in here, 77. Could run this for a little bit and then just check again. 76. So it's kind of not really going up more than this. 78, 75. It's just cooler in here, you know. So I think I'm gonna be able to recreate my what I was seeing before in my kitchen. And it was warmer out, and I just made some food, and it was the heat was just on, and all that kind of just soaked in, and the laptop was being used 100%, you know, so she was kicking some heat out, and it was actually, the air that was blowing out was actually almost uncomfortable, like too hot to the touch. You don't even want to put your hand back there because that was so hot. So I'm like, dang. But yeah, it says 96, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make a video about taking it apart, you know, really quick. Like almost 600% speed, you know, and just show kind of like what I do, and reapply thermal paste. But yeah, she's not really going up higher. 75 to 78, mostly 75. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop the test and continue on. I was just trying to recreate it, you know, but that's what I'm getting, 75 to 78, and then in the game, what was I at? I think I was at the same. I'll double check on that, but that's what I gotta beat. I'm gonna see if I can drop 10 degrees, you know, that would be nice. Alright, well, I'm gonna take it apart now. So guys, I tore apart this laptop so much. I nearly have the board out. There's so much dust built up, as you saw, that I think that will fix my issue. I don't even really need to take apart the motherboard completely and redo the paste, you know, on the CPU and the GPU. But I've come so far, and I'm not going to do it again. So if it doesn't fix the problem, if it still kind of get warm, I mean that has to fix the problem. There's so much blockage. It was so hard for air to get through, you know what I mean? So it's just built up right there, and there was only a couple little spots that air could get through. So I'm sure that fixed the issue, and now it won't even come close to thermal throttling. But might as well. It's like 8 years old. The thermal paste probably is maybe not the best now, kind of dried up and isn't doing as good of a job as it could be. So might as well just, you know, finish her and risk it for the biscuit. I have to take I have to take off this hinge to get to the, because this hinge right here is blocking the heat sink that's attached to the pipes. It's welded or soldered or whatever, you know. I really can't lose those screws. So yeah, I need to take off the screen. So it's got 2 on each side, it looks like. But and if you don't try, you know, I mean, it's possible that I might damage it, and then I might wish I wouldn't have done that. But I've taken it apart so much that it's just like, what's the point kind of thing. Might as well just take it one more step, you know. So here's the last screw. Don't hit the motherboard, please, fan. Okay, and I'm putting all these screws kind of together, so I don't mistake it. I just have to remember, and I have pictures and I have video evidence if I really need to, you know. So there it is. That should come off now. There's going to be cables and stuff, but as long as I can get it out of the way enough. Sorry if you can't see it all the way. I'm really just trying to get this. I had a vacuum after too. There's so much dust. I don't want anything to disconnect. Please, no disconnecting. Okay, I work better when I can see it like this, I think. Okay, so this cable is kind of long, so I think I'm good there. Let's just try to. Wish I had something that could. Let me see. Okay, come on board. Come on board. Okay. So she coming. Just a little bit. Okay. So as you can see, I got the board out. I have to remove a couple more cables and stuff. They're kind of hard to do. I'm gonna try to just handle it carefully. I really hope I can get this back together and functioning, and the temperature. That's actually a freaking skill, man. This is like, building a desktop is extremely easy, but building like taking apart a laptop and putting it back together, that's a lot more difficult. Okay, so I think that this will be okay. Should be good. I'm gonna cry if I can't get it to work. It's like, oh wow, the display isn't turning on, or, you know, something. Oh, it's just a fan. Okay, she's trying to come off now. Okay. Just this one left. Good. Okay. Okay, I can see the CPU and the GPU. So, oh man, I don't like what I'm doing right now. Okay. Well, got Thermal Grizzly Aeronaut. I thought it was Chrononaut. Okay, let's readjust. Don't mess anything up, please. I think I got Chrononaut too. I don't know. So I'm using the Aeronaut, and got my Thermal Grizzly, not sponsored. It'd be hilarious. Good. Okay, so that's. Oh man. I'm not over my head. I mean, a little bit maybe, but at least. I mean, I'm not drowning yet. Right? Okay, so let's just take the heat sink off. But yeah, yeah, it's pretty dried. It's pretty dry. I don't have any rubbing alcohol. That would have been smart, wouldn't it? But I'm just going to clean it off best I can. and then reapply the thermal paste and do a really good job on her, and hopefully it's you know, adequate and does a good job. So that CPU, I think, is soldered. It looks like you can actually just remove it. I don't know. Maybe you have to undo that screw and then it loosens it up. I don't know. But that'd be cool if it... I mean, I'm not going to spend any more money on this. But, you know, if I put like a i7 in it, for instance, same gen, I'd have to do all this again, which is a lot of freaking work. Yeah, see, I don't know how I'm going to do this exactly, so if I apply the thermal paste on this and do an excellent job, and then, you know, on both sides, then instead of just doing the chip itself, because I don't want to be too rough on her, you know, I might just do it like that. But yeah, this stuff is dried. Hopefully my temps are, you know, better instead of worse, you know, of doing a thermal paste application on a laptop, which I've never actually done before, but, you know, hopefully I do a good job. Fingers crossed here. But you saw the temps, you know, like it gets up to 96, but like at that time, and it's gonna be a little warmer in this room. I've been in here the whole time, had the door open, so it's not like a scientific test, but if my temps are like noticeably better, you know, then obviously I'm glad I did it. It's just a little stress and a little headache here and there, you know. But yeah, she's pretty clean on that one at least, you know, on the GPU side, or CPU side actually. I think that's the CPU. Oh, that might be the GPU. I don't know. Let me see. Let's see if I see any writing. That looks like the GPU. I think that's the GPU and that's the CPU. And that might be socketable, might be... It doesn't look like it's soldered on, to be honest. It looks like it's... you can, like, pull it off. That's what I tried. Lightly, mind you. Didn't go ham on her. This is going to take a good 3 hours of my day, but it's already, like... I don't even know when I started. I think I've been doing it for 2.5 hours, but I really did struggle. And I have a lot of stuff to do, too. I have to... put everything together, you know. So many pieces. You got the thermal pads right there that I have to be gentle on because I don't have replacements, and I'd have to wait and order it and all that. That should suck. Okay, well, that's pretty darn good. I really wish I gotta get some rubbing alcohol. I need to order some, you know, because that's how you should do it. I never do it that way. Alright, so I think that's as good as I'm going to do. Get some good lighting in here. Without reflections. You know? It's pretty good. So if I apply some thermal paste. It's brand new. Okay, and then... I think this is going to go well. Sign off in the comments. Alright. Yeah, I've never done this before. It's a lot of work. It depends on the laptop too, you know? It's going to be less work or more work. This is like more for gaming and more upgradable and stuff. And I think it's more on the easy side. This is actually pretty liquidy. That's nice, nice, nice. Okay, it's looking good so far. There we go. Trying to show you guys and do this and do that and do this and think, you know, just trying to do a good job. Okay. Oh, I'm hungry too. If anyone wanted to know. Okay, how's a battery? I don't know. Okay, I mean that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And even if there is a little bit too much, it's not liquid metal. It's not gonna like potentially. Oh, did I touch it? Might have. You know, potentially damage your system if it like. I forgot exactly the reasons for it. If it gets too too cold, too hot, and then I don't even know. Like eventually it messes up or something. I don't know. But thermal paste isn't going to do that. It's not going to short anything, even if I did make it a little messy. But yeah, this is actually a pretty decent job, I think. I maybe applied a little bit too much, but like I said, I'd rather have it be a little bit too much than not enough. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make it flat. Yeah, this is some good thermal paste. Good job, Dobauer. So, I think I added, I'm going to say it again, I think I added too much, but it's fine. And I think that this is going to be the best job that I can do. And I don't want to remove any. It's not thick, it's just, I could make it a little thinner, I guess, but. Okay. Yeah, this is some good thermal paste, I like it. It's not like really hard and kind of hard to, you know, to actually use and apply. Okay. So, yeah, some nice rubbing alcohol would go nice there right now. I'm gonna lift this up. See, I have everything connected to it because I don't want to take everything apart. So I'm just seeing. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the NVIDIA chip right here on the smaller one. Just trying to get into some cracks right here. Lightly. Just want to remove the old stuff because the new stuff is going to take place and it needs somewhere to go when it squishes out. Okay. Ooh-wee. This is actually fun. It's a little bit on the stressful side because I don't want to replace anything, and if I do damage it, then, you know, either I have a damaged laptop and I can't use and I have to sell for parts and lose money on, or I can spend more on, see if I can fix it more on. So yeah, it's looking good. Let's do the CPU now. i5-4200m. It's actually pretty nice. You can easily clean it. Gonna crick my neck. Alright. Oh, don't you dare fall. My tummy's really grumbling. Really making noises. Okay. There's a lot of dried thermal paste and over here, but I don't know, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. So I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. I'm gonna apply it. And I got that pretty cleaned up. I can see through it completely. I'm not seeing any dust at all. I mean, a tiny bit right there, but everything else is pretty good. Perfect. Okay, so let's go. Like that? Nope. Like this. Ah! Yep, and it does the pads too. Except that's not even really big enough to cover both of them, but okay. Okay, like that. Don't want to make a mess here. Okay, okay, good. I really wish I had another hand right now. Okay, I just want to do one side. Good, man. Okay. Definitely want to do even pressure. Come on, I did not go in. You good? Yeah, you're good now. start cranking them more down. And again, guys, I'm sorry if I don't get the best shots or close enough or right angles, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have the ideal best place, and I'm doing it by myself, and I'm trying to do a good job and focus, and, you know, sorry I'm not Linus or anybody that's like super professional and everything like that, has more experience and more better angles and more cameras and stuff. If I had more cameras and zoomed in and more people helping, I would do a better job, but I'm just by my lonesome. Usually I'm either having a drink or something, you know what I mean, just I'm tired and worked all day and making excuses, I know, but okay, so let's go. That's pretty good. Okay. That's pretty good. No, there's no give to it. The spring is stopping it. And now's the time on it. 1 minute left until I have to do it again. Okay, that's good. Everything is good so far. Getting a little warm. Good. Not good on the warmth, but okay, that's good. And last one. I think we have liftoff, guys. I think that's good to go. It's time to put it back. So, I'm not plugging in the battery quite yet. I plugged in everything else, and I want to see if the screen works and RGB and just everything's working as it should. And I didn't put everything like the top frame together. So let's see. I'm gonna give it power. Okay. LED keyboard is working perfectly fine. I was making sure the whole thing works. Alienware, that logo is RGB. This green strip, back green strip right there. Trackpad usually comes on after. The top panel, let's see if that works. Okay, it's working. I hear something like a fan. Okay. Okay, so the trackpad is RGB, it's lit up. It's working. Let me just type in, okay. It looks like everything is working, guys. Awesome. Make sure both storage is working. This PC. Okay, 60 gig, 500 gig, and the disk drive. Oh, temps. GPU right now is 41. What about CPU? Please be low. Okay, so we're at 49, 54, 58. Let's run something, but I also, the battery is not installed, so the clock speed is going to be extremely low. Oh, it's not. What? Oh, because I have the original charger. I gotcha. So there's no battery. You can get the clock speed. Really? That's interesting. So I don't think it needs, does it not need the battery then? Because it has the original charger? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if it would take full advantage of the graphics card and stuff, but I definitely do want to test everything and make sure the temps are good and everything like that. I mean, the temps are fine right now in stock, but I'm going to plug in the battery, and turn it off, plug in the battery, and test it again, and run a game, and also do the Cinebench test and stuff, so check temps. But so far it's working perfectly fine, so I'm happy. Okay, the laptop is fully put together. Let's see if, I didn't check Wi-Fi, and I just plugged in the battery, so there's another thing I didn't test disk drive again, so I'm going to have to do that. I don't really like that sound. I also need a an NVIDIA GT750m little sticker right here. But yeah, it boots up in about 20 seconds if you're curious. About 22 seconds. But yeah, RGB is working. Okay, so the battery, fully charged, good. And internet access, awesome. Let's see if the memory is good. Should have 8 gigs, 2 4s. Yep, 7.9. Maybe I wish it was 8, but whatever. Clock speed is good. GPU sees both of them. All right, so let's test the game. And well, let's do Cinebench real quick, and I'll go get a disk drive while this is going. And yeah, everything it works. Oh, I didn't test the speakers, but yeah, I mean, I guess in Madden I'll find out, because you know, taking it apart, there's risk of damage. So you do this at your own you know, free will, your own kind of risk, you know, if you will. You're risking for the biscuit. So, but you know, if your biscuit's too hot and you need a cool biscuit, you know. Okay, so doing the test real quick. I'm gonna go get a disk drive, or go get a disk. So this is a CPU, so right now it's 62, 63. So it did cool off. It didn't really get hotter. My feet are cold. I was sweating a little bit, or not, getting close to uncomfortable, you know what I mean, because I was unsure of all the you know, things to unplug. But it's basic, you know. It's just it's a little intermediate. It's a little harder than a desktop, but you know, looking up a video, and if you have a problem, asking friends, you know, if there's an issue, you know. So right now it's 62. It's been running for almost a minute. There it is. 2 cores, 4 threads. Yeah, she's a little slow, but fine for gaming, for, you know, smaller games and stuff. It's an older laptop, but yeah. So far it's 61, 60, 61, 62. The most I see is 63. If it stays like that, let me see if, I mean, I did the thermal paste on everything. I really didn't check all the cores. Okay, so CPU temperature. But what I was doing before was CPU 1. But I mean, I did the whole thing, obviously, and I put even pressure. I kept on going back and forth, you know what I mean? And then I tightened, kept on doing it, and then I double checked to make sure it was completely tightened. And good thing I was gentle with the screen, the paper towel. You know, I didn't damage her. She's a little dusty though. Little thermal paste right there, never hurt anything. Oh, a little moisture on that. That's what I hate about this thing. It's just a little moisture out of it. It scares me. 63 degrees, 64. It's been running for almost 2 minutes. 8:02, 8:01, 8:07:59. There. 64 degrees. But yeah, if I had a completely controlled room, you know what I mean? And it didn't change temperature at all, and then I did it, there'd be like a complete apples to apples type of thing, you know what I mean? But before it was what, 75, 74, 76, 75, something like that. So I dropped 10 degrees Celsius. That's nice. Cleaned off the dust. If I would have left the thermal paste how it is and put it all back together and stuff like that and just cleaned off the dust, I probably would have dropped, I'm guessing, 5 or 6, maybe 7 or 8, and then I just bumped it up with fresh thermal paste, because, you know, that stuff was really hard, and it did cover the whole thing, but, you know, I probably gained a couple degrees, you know, lowered it by a couple degrees. But yeah, it's running for almost 3 minutes, and 64 still. So I don't think it's really going to change. 63, 64, I really don't think it's going to get warmer. It might get warmer by 1 or 2, but it's pretty steady. Look at this. That bar. I don't know, you can see it very well. Yeah, you can't really see it very well. I'm gonna zoom in, sorry guys, but you can you know, hear me and what I'm saying. Just zoom in real quick for you guys. 64, can you see it? If I don't keep on moving it like that. Stupid. 64. It's loading in with that 1 gig of VRAM is a little low. Come on. Fully rendered. There we go. Gorgeous. It's the frame's like I mean, I assume I didn't really look, sorry. So I'm at 74C, 71C, 73C on the CPU, and 63 on the GPU so far. But in the Cinebench run, I dropped and, you know, removed the dust, re-thermal paste, so it's gotta help. How you big meanie? 42, 43, 40 FPS. Oh, why? What? Caught it? Yes, sir. That was sick. I was like, oh no, interception or miss or something. Incomplete pass. Look at this shit. Yes, sir. He dove. No fan. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown. Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for two. Bridgewater will try and throw.
The stiff arm. No! I got it. Nice. 60 or 72. So it didn't really change in game so far. Wasn't it at 74 before? 73C, 63C on the GPU. But I'll let you guys know, like, I'm gonna do another video, and if there is a problem, or I just say the temps, it's really hot in here, or something, here's the temps, or something, I don't know. But like, as you saw in Center Bench, and it didn't really get warm in here at all. Like, it's pretty much the same temp, I think. It feels the same. But all that dust that you saw, and the new thermal paste, and screwed everything down again, it's working fine, and I think I'm gonna get at least 5 to 10 degrees difference. So right now it's not like 64, that would have been nice. But yeah, I'm glad I did it. You know, I risked it for the biscuit. Taking it apart, I was gentle with things. I didn't damage anything. I might have made a mark, maybe made a mark. See if I can get past this guy. You big jerk. Oh, incomplete pass. But yeah, if you guys like this, if you thought it was useful and helpful and everything, maybe consider subscribing or liking, commenting before, you know, just do what you want. I don't want to force you to do anything. Let's see if I can do this with Reed over here. Go through. I'm running. Oh, I tackled him! Look at that shit! That was perfect. I was kind of scared. I thought he was going to throw it. The handstand, it was alright. Could be better. Look at that. He's like running for his life. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's like... He could have thrown it, but I think as soon as you get touched in the game, it just like, no, you just fall. And you just try to protect the ball, I think. Otherwise, it might have been a fumble or... you know, whatever. But yeah, one more play and then I'm going to call it good. If you guys want to see the whole game or something like that. Oh yeah, look at that, I just whacked it. I have other videos on this type of full game, Green Bay Packers versus Vikings, and tons of other games, and you guys can check me out. So, hopefully you guys had a good one. It was stressful, but I actually enjoyed it. It was fun. It does have a little dust in between the keys and stuff. I wish it was like mechanical. I could just like pop it in and, you know, clean the dust individually and, you know, be better and stuff, but I know, I keep on playing. It's fun. Alright, I'm gonna do this. For real though. Last one. Let's go. Get out of my way. I think my teammate helped me get in. Okay. Alright. Where's my... there it is. Deuces, guys. Guys, I forgot. The one thing I didn't test was the disk drive. You're like, hey, bro, you forgot. Sorry, getting in the way there. Okay, so, Blair. Oh, what are you doing? There. That was the Windows. Huh? What? That was a Windows 7? Okay, sticker. So this is Blur, one of my favorite racing games of all time. It's like Mario Kart, but realistic and, you know, different, of course. Different. You don't really get characters. She's a little scratched, but she's fine. Just making sure the disk drive works. If I wasn't shaking, I need some food up in me. Yeah, stick it in almost all the way, and then it'll suck it in. Hey! No, calm down. So this game requires you to have the disk installed for initial launch, but then you can actually eject it because it's going to have the information on your storage. So as soon as you eject it, it doesn't even like, hey, error. It's like, nah. It needs it for like, it's so weird. It's like, I tried to get a flash drive. I have multiple flash drives. I tried to put the information on the flash drive and try to like trick it, you know, so it didn't need the disk, but it's just a little, I don't know. I own the game, so I was thinking about just grabbing a blank disc and making a copy, because if it's going to get too scratched up and if I can't buy it anywhere at all, even on eBay or anything, I can never play the game again, you know what I mean? But if I have a blank disc, I can keep on, maybe multiple copies, you know, I could just have it forever, kind of thing. So yeah, it's easy to blur, yep, it's easy. So, that's good, the disk drive is working. You can just launch Blur. But yeah, I would say if you've never taken a laptop apart, I mean, I just did it, and I had no issues at all. But that doesn't mean that you, if you're reckless, or maybe you thought you did a good job, but you actually like pried it open and broke a tab, and now it doesn't go down all the way. You know, there's risks involved, but I think the risks is rewarding and it's worth it. With this one, with this game, okay, with this game, 360, 70 FPS, nice. It doesn't, for some reason, doesn't use the GPU all the way. It like 57 to like 60s maybe, and then 50s and 60s. It like jumps and stuff. And the CPU is not the bottleneck. It's the, I don't know why, but I should be getting more FPS. I get like 45 and 50. I should be getting like 70s. You know what I mean? 70s and 80s. Dun 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 dun. Can I just skip it? Don't want to do with this. Come on. Go. And I'm just gonna show you guys real quick what I mean. But if you've seen my other video on it, then you know. But yes, sir. I should like take. I have another laptop that I forgot what was wrong with it. I took it apart completely because of. I think I needed the storage, and then you had to take out the. It's completely apart though. I don't know what. I never like took apart a laptop, then put it back together like as much as I just did, you know. But yeah, 49%, 48% GPU, and 44 FPS, you know what I mean? And it's like mostly maxed out 720p. Yeah, this game is so sick. See how it's awesome? Watch, look at the power-ups. So sick. It would be nice if I was getting constant 70s though. And your car gets smashed up. So fun. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get this little mine over here. And then I'm going to also get this NOS, shoot ahead, and then shoot the mine. What did I just hurt myself? I completely got wrecked. What the heck? I thought I shot in front of me, but maybe I hit a wall like an idiot. I missed them all. Alright, stop shaking the remote. Nothing's happening. I mean, I'm damaged, but like, I'm not like a pop tire or something. I'm fine. Oh, I hurt myself more. Big jerk. But yeah. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.